Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back if you're new, welcome to another video. Get yourself a nice cup of tea. I have got a cup of tea in my Christmas mug and go and get some snacks because we are discussing Disney movies that are Christmas. So Christmas movies that are on Disney Plus. I've got myself a nice little list in front of me and so let's get into the first one, and the first one is Home Alone. Now I'm all talking about Home Alone 1 to 2 because anything from 3 onwards I find it isn't the same due to it's not the same family as we knew in the beginning of the first 2 films. I don't think it even is the same house. And the majority of the characters are not really in that movie. It's a completely different family, so we will not be talking about those, but we will be talking about Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. We watch it every single year. It's one of the first 2 movies we watch every single Christmas, and for me personally, I will be carrying on that tradition with my own children if I ever have any. And a lot of people love Home Alone. And yeah, that's why I wanted to include it into this video. It was also a lifesaver because we couldn't find our DVDs. We just recently moved into this house, and when this happened, it was back in 2021, and we wanted to watch a Christmas movie. And we wanted to watch Home Alone. And we searched the house and we couldn't find Home Alone DVD 1 and 2. We found the box of it, but we couldn't find the DVD. That's not like us. We normally pop our DVDs back in this box, ready for next time we watch it. We had Disney Plus at the time, and we didn't realise it was on Disney Plus into that day, so we were searching, trying to find if we could watch it on YouTube movies. I went to say YouTube music, and my dad went, we're not paying that much just to watch it when we could probably find it on Disney Plus. We went into Disney Plus and there it was, and ever since then we've either gone between the DVDs or on Disney Plus, but I think in the next few years we'll probably just stick to Disney Plus because our DVDs are starting to get a bit scratched and breaking up in some places, especially on some movies. So the next one is Noel. I watch this every single year. I watch it whilst I'm popping up my little Christmas tree, or at least when I'm popping up Christmas decorations around my room. It's also one of those easy films that we watch every single year if you just want a movie that is easy to watch, especially if you had a really busy day where you're not going to fall asleep, because I think if you've got watch a film that you've got really make your brain work to find out what's happening, to make sure you understand it, I feel like you're going to fall asleep easier. So if you just have a movie where you're just going to watch it easily, or just as a background movie, Noel is the perfect thing. She is always on TV, so it's always a good film to watch. So if you don't have Disney Plus, you can always watch it on TV Channel 5 if you're in the UK, Channel 5 if you have Channel 5. They always pop it around December, so you can always watch it. And yeah, the third one is The Christmas Carol. We love the Disney's Christmas Carol. We also love another one that I can't think of who made it, and who is Scrooge, but the person on Disney, it's the animated one. We don't really typically like the Muppets Christmas Carol. We're more talking about the animated one. for us as a family, we think like, well, I think personally, 5-year-olds, well, maybe a bit older than 5, maybe like 6, 7, could watch it, and it isn't that scary, because I know some Christmas carols are quite scary. So, especially with the ghosts, like, they've made them really realistic. They've made them, like, especially the last ghost, or one of the last ghosts, where they have, the children under his legs. Sometimes they've made that a bit too scary for some people, where the Disney the Disney animation one, is perfect for people that don't really like too much scariness around Christmas, and it's also more understandable, because obviously it's a Charles Dickens story, so he uses Charles Dickens language, whatever English that is, I can't really remember. So it's quite like, if you read the book, or if it is Charles Dickens, yeah, it is Charles Dickens. If you read the book or you watch the movies, you might not fully understand it, because obviously the English has completely changed. Where this one is more of a modern English to it, but also with Charles Dickens English too. So a nice match as well. Number 4 is Night Before Christmas. Now, this is more of a October movie, so I normally watch this the 29th and 30th, 31st, just before Christmas season starts. So if you know me, you would know Christmas for me starts on November the 1st. I'm not American, so don't comment down below. What about Thanksgiving? Shut up, okay? I do not celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm not American. Not every American person. Not every country other than America celebrates Thanksgiving. So we watch that every year I watch every year on just around like midnight on Halloween night, and it's a really good watch. And I think a few years ago it used to be on and off, but now it is permanently on. Now, Santa Claus is my 5th one, and this is also, again, an easy watch movie. You don't really need much energy to watch this movie. You could watch this in the background, you could watch this whilst decorating, you could watch this in the car. Little ones could probably watch it. There's quite a few funny bits in it as well. And it's a really good watch if you want a laugh. They also do a TV show called Santa Claus, so be careful on which one you pick. I can't think of the Santa who plays him, but yeah. So number 6 is Miracle on 34th Street. So this is the 1998 one, or 89. I'll pop the name of the name of the year the movie came out. That not make sense. The year of the movie that it came out, and it's very easy to watch. We watch it every single year. I think it's one of the first Christmas movies we watch every single year, and I recently just found it on Disney Plus. We got the DVDs, but I think now we might, as we're slowly getting rid of the DVDs, we might pop it on Disney Plus. I think it's also on Netflix. I definitely think it's on Amazon, but I thought I'll include it in here just because not everyone might not have Amazon or Netflix, so or have the DVD. And has watched it, but want to watch it again. So I wanted to include it. But yeah, we watch it every single year. It's one of my favourites, and my mum also craves to it. Number 7 is Christmas Again. Now, we haven't really watched it fully. We've watched a few clips. at my cousin's house, and I really enjoyed it. I couldn't find it again. I couldn't even remember what the name was, only what the poster was, so I was trying to Google what it was, and then the other week I found it and watched it, and it is brilliant. I'm not going to say again, I haven't told you with any of these movies what they're really about. I've just told you the name, and would I recommend it? And yes, I would. So that is on Disney Plus, and I think I will be watching it every single year now. It's also one of those cheesy movies. Now, if you're into, cheesy, more of maybe a bit of adult not adult content, but like adult jokes, and also children's jokes, I find it, fits all ages. It's also an easy watch. Mickey's Christmas will also had to include a Disney movie itself, who Disney created. And yeah, Mickey's Christmas is obviously one I will always watch ever since I've been a child. I watch it on Christmas Eve. On my own, this is more of a movie that I like to watch on my own because I do cry to movies like this. So I think if I watched it with my parents or with my sister, it'd be a bit balancing for me, because I will be crying to it. But yeah. Number 9 is The Nutcracker, and when it first came out, we didn't really watch it. We went to go and watch it in cinemas, but we never got round to watching it. But when we found out it was on Disney Plus, my sister really, really loved it, and I just thought to include it. It's about ballet. It's about, it's got a bit. It's pretty much like the same as what you see in ballet, but obviously in a movie form. And so if you like it, what they do in ballet, you'll like it on that. My sister really wanted to watch it when it came out in the cinema, but we never really got round to watching it, because we were too busy that year to do it. So I think this year we will pop it on. And again, I haven't watched it, and I just wanted to include it into this list. And the last one is Ice Age. Now, this isn't really a Christmas movie as such. It's obviously wintry because, obviously, Ice Age, hence the name. And we watch it every New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. It's one of those movies we will wake up to pop it on and just snuggle downstairs on the sofa, watching that with a cup of tea on New Year's Day, on New Year's Eve, because I find, obviously, after Christmas Day, we don't watch any Christmas movies, so we don't watch Home Alone, we don't watch Elf, we don't watch all the movies we've mentioned, because, Christmas Days happened. We have, a few years ago, we have watched Elf on Christmas Day, but as I said, anything past Christmas Day, we don't really watch any Christmas movies, to my eye. And that's just because Christmas Day is Christmas Day itself has been and gone. So we just know between Boxing Day to the day that Christmas decor, it is wintry film, so Ice Age, Frozen, pretty much any other Disney movie really, Tinkerbell, that kind of thing. But I don't want to include those because obviously they're an obvious one. But I just wanted to give you some Christmas movies that not many people really know that are on Disney Plus. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry if it's on some of the movies I was a bit long-winded. That's just me. I do talk rubbish half the time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you